Wah. Hello. Happy Thursday. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are ready for some medieval fun. Actually, give me a second. Oh yeah, I just had to say bye to Beans' brother. It's his birthday today. It's the Beans bro birthday. I think he's gonna go get K barbecue, so chill as F. How you guys doing? I don't think medieval fun is legal anymore. Sure it is. Sure it is. I've been wanting to go to the Ren Fair. I know it's mostly medieval stuff, but I've been wanting to go. It seems like it's pretty fun. Sure it is. Happy Bean Bromas. I love that. I love that. Let's say our hellos. Let's say our hellos before we get started. I'm pretty excited to play today's game. It's Scriptorium. It seems like it's an art game? Question mark? I'm currently playing a sandbox version of it, but it seems like there's an option to play a quote-unquote new game. So I feel like maybe there's some kind of storyline here. We're gonna find out together. I'm kind of going in a little bit blind, other than playing around with the sandbox. But let's see what we got here. See our hellos. And then we go from there. We got Seribot, our rock. We got Seishun, you got your sticker. Shiopi, you got your sticker too. And Folk, hello. Harpsichord and Jory, you got your sticker. Matthew, hello. Ah. And then Devin, no, you're not late. You're right on time. You're right on time. No, you're Patrick. My name is not Rick. Dove Beetle, hello. Devin, hello. You got your sticker. And then I think we're caught up. Sure, medieval fun is still legal. Maybe. Hopefully. But cool. Let's get to class, shall we? Let's get to class. I don't have to set up my my tracking at all today because voila. Hello. Oh, dang it, where's the game? The game isn't okay. Is it loading up now? Is it showing now? Okay. The thing is, if the window isn't active, it goes on mute and it just kind of disappears. So yeah, we are playing Scriptorium today. That was my this is me having fun in the sandbox mode. And we are gonna get into it, but you know, it's been a couple of days since we last yapped with each other. Hold on, let me put on some music. There we go. Summon the cat. Wait, where are the cats? Where are the cats? Okay, there's the cats. There's the cats. I'll put them over here on the side with you guys. Binka feeds the beast. Yes. This is me feeding you guys. This is me feeding you guys your Thunder McKing ice cubes and your enrichment and your everything bagel. You know? You know? Pictured Binka putting fish in the microwave to cook them? You caught me. You caught me. How else am I supposed to drench out all the delicious flavor out of that fish, right? Am I right? Am I right, Boobing Cubs? I also just got milk tea. I keep wanting to say boba out of habit, but the thing is I don't actually like boba, like the actual like boba balls, you know? I like milk tea. I like milk tea. I think I do like boba, but from very specific places. Cause like, I feel like, is this a discussion that we're gonna have, like a tier list of like milk tea spots? Cause I feel like there's different tiers to it. There's different tiers. I feel like there's like the donut shop, like Thai tea, milk tea, where it's like, it's okay, it's passable, you know, but I feel like 90% of the flavor is actually just sugar, just added sugar, rather than like the actual tea flavor itself. And then there's like a tier above that actually kind of cares about like what kind of tea they're using, right? You could be like a white mother in the suburbs and boil it with salt. Boil it? I don't know how to boil no, I'm just kidding. I did learn how to boil things, you know, a couple years back. I want to say 2020. when it was made obvious that I couldn't just visit my parents to get some, you know, good food, or wait for Beans' mom to like boil an egg for me. I actually had to learn how to boil things myself. Isn't that crazy? Is milk tea just tea that's steeped in milk instead of water? That's a good question. Usually I think the milk is added. No, yeah, you steep the tea in water normally, but then you add the milk. If I'm remembering that correctly, because I made Thai tea on my own. I made Thai tea on my own. Yeah, exactly what Dove Beetle said. Also, hello Testosterone. Good evening. It's been a while since I've been able to pop in. Love the model. Thank you, Testosterone. And you got your sticker. Big difference between a milk tea shop where only the cashier can speak English and when they pass for milk tea at a Jack in the Box. Exactly. Like, I feel like there's a certain tier system to the milk tea. Not that I'm any kind of tea connoisseur, of course. Because, like, I feel like I didn't even really drink tea for the longest time. Because for me, it was just, like, leaf water. It was like, where's all the flavor, you know? Like, I have the taste buds of a 4-year-old. I need the flavor to smack me in the face. So anything with, like, subtle flavors, I didn't really grow up liking. And it wasn't until an adult that I really got an appreciation for tea. But more so, milk tea because it's sweet. Ursus Binkus Sibat Klassem. Translate, Matthew. Yeah, it's just tea, but they add milk. Yeah, so I've made Thai tea myself before. I think this was also shortly after the pandemic, after the Panera Bread. When I was like, why do we keep on going out to like milk tea places when we could just make our own milk tea? So we found like the tea leaf, because it's basically you just steep the tea. I think we use like a French press in water, and then you add like coconut milk, and then however much sweetener you want. Wait, what's the coconut milk? No, the coconut milk wasn't sweet by itself. We actually do have to add some kind of sweetener to it. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. The only thing is that it is a little time intensive. So in that case, it is a little bit more convenient to just like go to a milk tea spot, you know? But out of habit, I always refer to milk tea spots as like boba spots, you know? Even though I myself don't actually like get the boba. Bummer, I don't keep milk around the house. Berbinka feeds the class. There you go. There's a local milk tea spot near my place that I keep trying to give a second chance, but it tastes like straight water every time. I think some places use powder for the flavor. Dang, that sucks. There's been a couple places here in Los Pincos that me and Beans have tried to like give a chance to. Like, we have our regular spots that we regularly go to, but sometimes they're out of the way, you know? So there are a couple of places that like, oh, if we're in a different part of the city, we'll try it out, and then we'll find out that it's like, I don't know, there was this one place that we went to that like, we kind of knew right away that something was kind of off, because like, the place had like 2 LED screens as their like signage, as their like, you know, when you enter a business, there's usually like a sign that says like, oh, this is, you know, the Binka Cafe, or, you know, the Binka Bucks, you know, instead of Starbucks. And this one had 2 different LED screens that had 2 different, like, it was the same, like, location name. I'll just call it, like, Binka Boba, just so I don't dox. But it was, like, Binka Boba, but, like, the 2 LED signs had, like, different fonts, different designs, and, like, they also had, like, a blinking animation, but they were, like, very off-sync to each other. So it's, like, a relatively minor thing, and at first I was like, oh, that's charming. It has kind of, like, a homey feel to it, very grassroots feel to it, you know? It's like they definitely don't have a graphic designer on the team or anything like that. This is definitely homegrown, you know? So I was like, okay, so this could be 50-50. This could either be like the best milk tea we've ever had, or it could just be like essentially like powder. Water plus powder, you know? I think it was essentially the latter, but like they tried to essentially make up for it by adding a lot of sugar, to the point where it's like you could really just taste sugar. With like a light, I think Beans got like a watermelon juice, and it didn't really taste like watermelon juice. It tasted like sugar water with like a touch of watermelon. But they tried. They did try. They seem very friendly, but I don't know if we'll go back there. You don't like coconut milk? I love coconut milk, and it's funny because I don't like actual like. I think I don't really like the texture of coconut shavings on things. I'll still eat it. Like I just don't prefer it, and like I don't know if I actually like coconut itself, but I like coconut flavored things. So I feel like that makes me a fake Filipino. Yum sugar water feeding you the hummingbird nectar. Exactly. My place has good food, at least, though. It almost feels like the owners wanted to open a restaurant but had to throw boba in the store name because it was trendy at the time. Yeah. And I feel like that is another thing that could go, like, either way, right? I feel like if it's a restaurant but it also happens to have, like, Thai tea or milk tea, it could go either way. If it's a Thai place, it's definitely more likely to be more delicious. And did you guys hear that, like, if you're eating at, like, a Thai restaurant, I don't know how prevalent Thai restaurants are outside of, like, well, first of all, Thailand, but also, like, southern Los Bincos, or sorry, southern California. But I love Thai food. Thai food's, like, one of my favorite cuisines ever. Like, that, plus Mexican food, plus, like, Filipino food. Those are, like, my top three. And Indian food. I like Indian food a lot. Those are kind of my top three, but Thai food is also just, like, the most accessible. But, apparently, the way that you can tell whether a place, like a Thai place, is good or not is if they have a picture, like a framed picture of the current monarch. They're a monarchy, right? Wait, are they a monarchy? I read it was, like, some kind of leader. It was some kind of political leader. Like, if they have a framed photo of, like, the leader, that's a good Thai place, right? Sugar in water. It's like, oh, the scene in Men in... Here comes the Man in Black. That's what I've heard, though. This is from fellow, like, Thai people, though. Well, not fellow. I'm not Thai, but I've heard from, like, Thai people that, like, you know, a place is good is if they have a picture of their president, king, prime minister. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. What is the... Who is head of state in Thailand? I'm pretty sure it's a monarchy, right? Bless you, Beans.
Thank you.
Okay, it says prime minister. But I feel like there was at one point a king, right? Oh, 1932, it brought an absolute end to the absolute monarchy and replaced it with, like, oh, a constitutional monarchy. So there's still a monarchy. Leader is the prime minister, and then there is a monarch, Rama the 10th. Reminds me of the Vietnamese joke that an authentic Viet restaurant will always have a number in the name. Wait, I never noticed that, but you're right. You're right. Like, a lot of the, like, bangin' Vietnamese places here have a number at the end. You know, like 789 or like... My favorite spots, though, are the ones where it's like, it's a pho place, but then they call it, like, they put king at the end, so, you know, pho king. I love that. I love that they're playing around with stuff like that. Yeah, that's how you know, like, I would like to try more Southeast Asian cuisines in that regard. Like, I definitely have had Thai food a lot. It's one of my favorites, like I said. Vietnamese food as well. More than pho, of course. I had a pretty bangin' banh mi the other day, too. It was really good. And I have had... There's a place... I'm pretty excited for Afkai because there's actually a Khmer... I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but there's a Khmer restaurant near the venue for Afkai. And that was awesome. Like, that... I'm also just a sucker for mango sticky rice. I'm just a sucker for that. But I don't know if I've ever had any other, like... Southeast Asian food, you know? Because I had Khmer. I think it was also advertised as Cambodian. The Sofa King is Sofa King out here, yeah. The Fuck King and Sofa King. But yeah, I would like to try more. There's many cuisines that I would want to try more of. Outside of Southeast Asia, Ethiopian food, man. I want more Ethiopian food. Actually, to be fair, I don't know if I've ever had too much in the way of, like, food from any part of Africa. Oh, snackery. Give me a second. Snackery's here, and he's loud. He's loud and proud. I don't think I've tried Khmer before. I haven't seen a lot of places where I live. Yeah, I don't think I've seen many either. It was only when I went to Afkai in San Jose that we, like, found a place. And we mostly, like, found out about it because we were looking for vegan options. for beans. And it turned out really good. Actually, Owen tagged along with us one time when we ate dinner there. So, 100% recommend. Shakri. Shakri. He's just sitting there. Even if you, like, put your hand out in front of him for, like, sweet scritchy scratchies, he just stares and meows. Sir? Come here. Shakri. Come here. Come here. He's literally just staring at me. Okay, anyway. Anyway, let's see, how have I been before we get started, before we actually do some dailies, some time guesser. How have you guys been? It's only been 2 days since we last spoke with one another, but since then, I ended up helping out at a school site on Tuesday, and Schnackery. And we had this experience where I was helping out to set up for an event, basically. There was like a cool event happening at that school. And we have like a partnership with that school. So our team decided to like chip in and help out. And it just so happened to be superhero day at this school. Like there were some cool events happening during lunchtime and after school where you could like make your own little superhero cape, superhero mask and stuff like that. It was really cute. And it was an elementary school, so like the kids were more into it than say like middle or high schoolers, which I thought was nice. But then there was a portion, I think by this point it was after school, so it was fine, but there was a portion where we were like helping out, and over the loudspeaker in every single building they were playing the Marvel theme. Because it's superhero day, right? And I think there were probably like games or competitions happening, so they were trying to kind of set the ambiance. But it was just on repeat. There was just like the Marvel theme was just playing over and over and over again. And then at one point, I don't know if they like tried another playlist, but then it finally cycled to like another song. But then they put it on autoplay, and not all the songs in that playlist were like hero themed. Because after a while, they started playing this like this instrumental song that was just like something out of a horror game. It was kind of creepy. It was like a horror themed like ambiance song. And by that point, like most of my team was helping out in another building, so it was just me and one other person. And the thing is, like, this is kind of an old building, so like the walls are kind of painted this like stark white. And like the lights are kind of old, so they're kind of dimmed a little bit. So if you were to go out into the hallway while this creepy horror themed music was playing, it looked like something straight out of like, I don't know, like some kind of like scary game or like a horror movie or like The Ring. Yeah. The horrors. And I remember I even like recorded it on my phone because like both me and the person like next to me were like, oh my gosh, this is so scary. This is so creepy. What if the rest of our team is like getting like killed by a serial killer in the other building right now and we're just standing here? And we were both kind of like riffing off of each other with the joke, and then we realized like, why are we joking about this? This is so dark. And then after a while we were like, all right, let's go meet up with the rest of the team. I'm kind of creeped out. Kind of creeped out by being in this old rickety building while there's like literal horror soundtrack playing over the loudspeaker. Working retail at a Disney store, but it's the Marvel theme on repeat. Oh, the true horrors. I left, made food, and come back to Binka. Still putting fish in the microwave? Yeah! You gotta like leach out the flavor just right from the microwave waves. When you realize you might be in Dead by Daylight. Is the end of the school year typically a busier time for you? Kinda sorta, yeah, because like we're rushing to kind of like meet our we do have kind of like a school quota, so we have to meet like a certain amount of like schools, classes, and students. But there's also a lot of events happening in a lot of schools. It's like end of year, you know, like chill vibes. Or it's like I said, like this school happened to have like a little superhero day. Spirit Week, that's what it's called. A lot of schools tend to have like their Spirit Weeks, you know, near the end, because it's like they're trying to get the spirits up of the students before finals or before like finals, like testing, state testing exams and stuff like that. So we just so happened to be helping around during a time when they were having their superhero day. So get their ghosts up. Yeah, just make the kids a little bit happier before they you know, get their testing, their state testing in there, right? So, it depends. I do feel like spring is a little bit busier for me. I feel like fall things are a little bit more manageable because like I feel like the reflection of that is how much I'm able to stream because I feel like excuse me, I feel like fall I'm able to stream a little bit more. Summer depends because I'm much more busy work-wise. Or sorry, I'm much more free work-wise, but then that's the time where I usually like to take my vacations or like go to conventions or go to events and stuff like that. So, it's paradoxical, but like I have more time to stream in the summer, but then that's when I plan all of my fun extracurricular things. So, I actually don't have more time to stream in the summer. But fall is a little bit more more like I usually have a little bit more time to stream then, and then spring is when it usually gets pretty busy, especially end of the year. So that's what the horror music was for. Vacations, dang cushy job, kind of, sorta, kind of. Well, it's a teaching job, but with a little bit more perks. You know, like essentially I have the whole summer off. But I usually do have to do some kind of like end of semester or end of school year, like I have to write like summaries of how the year went and essentially beg for like more funding. So once that humiliation is over, then I get like a nice little vacation. And then starting in like August, September, that's when it's time to like kind of start the year again, you know? But yeah, that like begging for more funding is the main humiliation of like, please, the cost of living is going up even more and you are paying us the same amount. Hold on. You're paying us the same amount as what we had like 10 years ago, please. So yeah, I have to do that a little bit between like June, July, and then after that is smooth sailing. Smooth sailing, kind of, sorta. But yeah, other than that, I am looking forward to the end of the school year though. I'm always looking forward to that because I think I'll be pretty much good after mid-May. It always tickles me a bit that teachers have the same vacation schedules as kids being an adult and still being like, yay, summer vacation! Yeah, no, for real. I'm Hollow Stars! I'm Hollow Stars! I'm Hollow Stars! Please, please, please! Yeah, the Uyu stream. The B in Binka stands for bourgeoisie. No, I'm working class! I'm part of the proletariat. The B in Binka stands for proletariat. I'm still working class. It's still very costly. I have to go to a school site tomorrow. I have to wake up at 5 to get to a school tomorrow. And it's a long day. That's actually why I'm not streaming tomorrow, is because it's a full day. Like I have to wake up at 5 tomorrow. And then teach at a school until basically like 4 p.m. and then the commute back is about 2 to 3 hours. So I don't think I'm gonna be back in time for stream, and even if I was, I feel like I'm gonna be tired because it's like a full day. Aren't you technically a manager class? I help out the manager. Technically, I'm not a manager, but I do help out my manager. Getting vacation is pretty crazy these days. Well, like I said, I work in education. I feel like the payoff for like in education is like you do get that nice summer vacation, but it's because the rest of the year is like it's pretty busy. It's pretty darn busy, and in many ways kind of thankless. You have to live with no pay during the summer. Yeah. For some jobs, yes. Actually, I'm not sure how it is for teachers unless they're like, because aren't they salaried? Right? For like teacher, because like I do work like partially like a I work a an office job as well. Yanking my chain. You're yanking my chain. I should have put a chain on this little like whatchamacallit like on the scriptorium thing. But yeah. Yeah, I think let's get to doing our daily, shall we? Enough talking about the the endless cycle of capitalism. Some get full pay during the school year and nothing during the summer. Some get their pay spread out over the whole year. Yeah, okay. Good to know because my job is okay, you know what's funny is technically I'm not salaried, but like I basically just have to the main difference is that I do have to enter in my timesheet. after like every half month. But my boss is just like, just put in the full hours, like put in the full, like, so basically it's as if I am salaried, essentially. But my boss is like, it's fine. Like you work even like you guys work hard enough that like you should be able to do that. But anyways, let's get to Time Guesser. Let's guess some time. Base boss. Yeah, I really like my boss. He's really chill. It's because he's like, he's an artist first and foremost that just so happened to also like work his way up into like a managerial position, but he's still like an artist at heart. Okay, so we have what is this? King Charles, Queen Camilla, and then the dear leader, I guess. This looks like it's lately, right? 2025 to 2026. Maybe even 2026. This could either be in Bear America or in UK, but because the monarchs are here, I feel like it's more so like, is it more likely that the monarchs are gonna go to the US, or is it more likely that, you know, the president's gonna go over to London, right? I'm just gonna put it over London. Kill him! The Antichrist, yeah. After all, his followers do have the, you know, the mark on their foreheads. Clearly this isn't detention. Let's do 2026 London. Nice. Wait, no! I got it wrong! It wasn't DC! They got me good! They got me freaking good! Dang it. So President and First Lady posing for a photo with the King and Queen at the new White House beehive. They got a beehive? The British royal couple visited the, the 250th anniversary of the American independence. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Was gonna say, wasn't this like last month? I mean, makes sense, right? Has it really been 250 years? Oh yeah, 1776. Wow. But then wouldn't you wait until July 4th? Oh, whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. Yeah, this is literally an evil one. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's look at the, ooh, look at the cars. The cars look like they go auga, you know. They got the fenders over the wheels, so this is probably pre-1920s. Let me go ahead and look at my reference drawings. I got my reference drawings of a bunch of cars from the 1890s to up to the 1980s. 1990s is next week, by the way, in terms of our decade studies. Ah, you know what? This looks like one of them horseless carriages. This might actually be 1900s. It could also potentially be the 1910s. I'm not entirely sure. The dresses, the women are wearing like longer dresses, so definitely like 1900s, 1910s. The question is whether it's 1900s or 1910s. And then also, where are we? Where in the world is Bobinko Bear? Alt Har, what does this say? Har Bejde? Maybe a Nordic country? What does this say? Oh, Dansk? Isn't that Denmark? Dansk Arbeider something Bank? Maybe. This also looks like it says Chicago, right? But like, I feel like this is more so Denmark. I mean, look at that that architecture, right? Perhaps Copenhagen? Let's say Copenhagen. I am hesitant to say that it's like the early 1900s, like 1901 or 1902, because the photo quality looks a little bit better than I would expect. I feel like photos from like 1901, 1902 are typically a little bit grainier. The quality on this looks a little too good, right? So that's why I'm thinking like maybe 1910. Oh, Honts! Look at the Honts. I could be wrong, but let's put it at the end of the decade. Let's put it at 1909. 10 years off it was the 1910s. A street scene in Copenhagen. Okay, so we got the location right, but not the year. There's zero logic or intelligence shown in the picture. Exactly, exactly. Me, when I'm a worker bee in the presidential White House beehive and the queen has enacted policy that has stripped me of my protections as a laborer. No. not even just the honeybees, but I just realized you said queen because I thought you were talking about Queen Camilla, but I realized you meant the queen bee. But you could also mean Queen Camilla. Does that say Saxo Park? It really might. Saxo Park. Saxo Park. I mean, who knows what the Danish get up to, right? Alright, round 3. Ooh. Das Vermagnis des Anti-Fascism. So this looks like a German-speaking country. Question is, Germany, Austria, Switzerland? Looking at the flags, there's, are these even, like, place flag? Wait, look, that flag looks like Germany, right? It's got the black, red, and orange, or yellow. The only thing is, what time period is this? Let's say Berlin. Let's say Berlin. The only thing is that the flag of... I actually don't know what the German flag looks like. After the war, but before the fall of the Berlin Wall. Let's see, anti-fascism. Damn, we got a theme going on today, right? Last photo was taken before horses were anime girls. It's true, it's true. It looks like there is film grain on this. And there's something about the vibes that make me think that maybe it's like anywhere from the 60s to the 90s. However, I think the Berlin Wall falls around like 1990, right? But the thing is, like, I actually don't know what their flag looks like, because the blue, red, and yellow is like the modern German flag, right? Am I overthinking this? Am I like, I'm starting to psych myself out where I'm like, actually, is that the German flag? Also, this one is like predominantly red, so it could also be Switzerland, but we're not seeing like the cross, you know? Let's just say Berlin. Let's say, oh, I don't know when this could be. Like, look at all the clothing. Everyone's wearing like coats. Oh, wait, we're not seeing a lot of hats. Not a lot of hats. Maybe this is... I'm starting to think late 70s, early 80s? Just based off of the vibes, you know? Just based off the vibes. Make a guess. 1975, not too bad. A large banner reading, "The legacy of the anti-fascist resistance struggle lives on in our deeds for socialism and peace," displayed during a state-organized anti-fascist rally in East Berlin, promoting the GDR's claim as the true heir of the Nazi-era resistance movement. Oh, interesting. Well, now I want to look something up. German flags, 1950s to 1990s. Okay, let's see. So we have our flags. They just put so many eagles on this one. Oh, this is going backwards. Wait, no? Oh, this is the military. Okay. This is 1948 to present. Oh, 1950 to present. Okay. 1997 to present. Okay. Flag of Germany. 1975, that was your birth year? No! I keep talking about how I'm a 90s kid. I am a 90s kid, you fellow kids. Everything is so radical and with it, and also toy and sick nasty, right? Those are all 90s isms, right? How often do I say groovy? How often do I say that things are groovy? Alright, so we researched a little bit about the flag. We're doing pretty decent. Gaze upon this and no fear 6-7. Alright, round 4. Fight. Look at this car. This feels kind of 50s, 60s. It's got those tail fins. 50s, 60s. That kind of looks like Elvis. That kind of fashion looks like Elvis. What if this is Elvis? Question is, where are we? Southland building? Bird? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're driving on the left. What the heck? What kind of freaks? So could this either be the UK or there's something about it says like South, was it Southland? That makes me think like Australia. I know it's literally a Southland. Wait. Bank of New Z. We're in New Z. We're in New Z. New Zealand. Question is where? We're in New Zealand. Paints for quality and protection. What is this? Something of New South Wales. Okay. Wonder why they took away the bird. Isn't that the one bug band from the EU? The bug band? I immediately forgot what I read. New South Wales. Where is that? I don't know my cities. Snackery? Snackery, why are you so noisy? To get me away from you. Could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Let's say probably on the South Island, right? But I don't know where New South Wales is. That's the only thing. We could put maybe here Christchurch. Let's put that. And then let me take a closer look at my car studies real quick, just to narrow this down between either the 50s or the 60s. Because it has those, it looks like it has those tail fins, right? Not even the Weezer cover. It's Bardcore. It's thematic. Okay, looking at the 50s. So mid-50s, the cars are a little bit curvier. It's not until the late 50s, early 60s where it gets a little bit more like geometric like that. So let's try 1960. Let's try 1960 in New Zealand. Ah, it's like way south. It was way more south than I thought. A view of the Boer War Memorial intersection in Invercargill, New Zealand during the mid-60s. Oh, mid-60s. The memorial honors Southland soldiers who died in the Second Boer War between Britain and Dutch Boer republics over Britain's influence in southern Africa. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Is that... Okay, one more round. Ooh. Oh, an aeroplane. Oh no. What happened to the aeroplane? Iveco Magiras, Euro... What is this? Gimar Gardavidas? It says Euro. Wait. Estado do Rio de Janeiro. Is this Brazil? The thing is... Oh, here. Rio de Janeiro. Brazil? Vai Brazil? Ghosty, hello! Hello, Rip Plane! Lando, hello! Oh, Lando, hello! Magandang gabinka! Brazil! Vai Brazil! Question is, when is this? We already got one from the 2020s, and I feel like Time Guesser usually doesn't make you go... It usually doesn't give you, multiple rounds in the same decade. So maybe this is 2000s, 2010s? If we're looking at, like, the vehicles... Let's say 2010s. Let's say 2019. Killing me that the Cybertruck has a closer silhouette from a car to the 60s than any other modern car. Truly the truck of the future. To me, it feels more like so polygonal that it feels like when the textures don't load on a game, but more so like a game from like the 1980s, you know? Let's do 2019 Rio de Janeiro. Nice. 9 years off. It was 2010. Emergency personnel pulling a small jet from the waters of Guanabara Bay after the aircraft overshot the runway during an emergency landing in Santos Dumont Airport in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. All 3 people aboard survived. Yay! I mean, I hope they wouldn't show, like, I don't know, like something way too depressing on Time Guster. Hopefully. I know there's a lot of commemorations for events and stuff, but I'm hoping that they wouldn't show, like, you know, some kind of massacre. Your corpses! Trash bin with wheels. Wasn't the Cybertruck built like a truck in some sci-fi film? I also can't remember, but I wouldn't doubt you if that was the case. We did score into the high 30s. You know, we always try to do at least 40k, but this is also still good. This is also fine. This is fine. And then I'm curious as to what... Let's see. Oh, I was reading what Pexkull had written in the Daily Games one. That's funny. Okie dokie, okie dokie. That first image was evil? It literally was, though. It literally was. It's weird seeing them by my job, but not that surprising. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, the Cybertrucks. Yeah, there's certain parts of Los Pincos where they're kind of everywhere. And it's funny because, like, you can kind of tell what kind of neighborhood it is depending on, like, how many Cybertrucks you see. Alright, with that, let's go ahead and get into the main attraction for today, which is a cool game called Scriptorium. So, oh, I'm gonna have to shut off the music. The race is kind of, exactly. I'm guessing tech bros and finance people? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, this is a game called Scriptorium. I can go to the title screen soon, but I do just want to show you like what I've been experimenting with. I was kind of just like experimenting just to like get a handle on like the controls and stuff, but it does seem like there is somewhat of a tutorial as well. This is just the sandbox mode. So I was trying to just like make little critters and stuff. Here, look. You can do like here you go, a sheep. A little donkey. Oh, a dragon. Maybe there's and a horse, the front-facing horse. The front-facing horse isn't real. It can't hurt you. It can't hurt you. And then we can you know, we can play around with stuff like we do have the detention room here. I think I did see like a fire asset. Here we go. So here you could like rotate assets. You could flip them. You could play around with like the layers. So let me put this here, but then you can like, you know, do that with the layers, right? So pretty cool stuff. You can also play around with like the colors on some of them. So for example, if I put this like flame over here, it turns into a bush. But I can also change the color. So look, now it's gilded. This is a really convincing texture too. I like that. So yeah, it seems like this, with like imprints on it and stuff like that. When I did tutoring for a rich neighborhood an hour away, one almost hit you exiting the highway. That's crazy, Testosterone. I'm sorry that happened. There's a lot of Cybertrucks here in Portland. It's insane. Oh no! As someone who's a medieval, specifically Chaucer lit fan, this game intrigues me greatly. Oh yeah, you're gonna have some fun then. So, this is just the sandbox mode. So I'm kind of excited to see what else this game has to offer. This is me just experimenting. This was my attempt at making a bear with fish, and then I just added this like hellmouth, helmet, right? So let's complete this. There we go. This is my first work of art. Be sure to save this masterpiece. We won't for now. We won't for now. But this is what the title screen looks like. So this is Scriptorium, Master of Manuscripts. It seems to be heavily inspired by medieval manuscripts, basically. Medieval, like, illuminated manuscripts, aka like ones where it's like, I was gonna say novels, because yeah, novels, but also like, you know, written copies of the Bible or any just kind of like literature, but also with a emphasis on like the illustration of it. So I think that's pretty cool, right? Helmuth, like the Phil the poker player. I have no frame of reference for what that is. Also, the music might be a little loud. Let me put that down a little bit. And then I'm also going to lower it here in the options as well. Oh, the slider turns into a little person. Wait, that's so cute. I love that. Yeah, go back. Is it like Factorio? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Because I just thought it was like an art making program. But I don't know what happens if we play a new game. So let's actually do that right now. Let's see if there's a storyline or something. Ooh, what is this? Personalities? We can choose from different characters? Okay. I wonder if we can make something like Boschian with this. A bright nun. So this is Scholastica, or we can also name ourselves Binka, right? A bright nun raised in a convent orphanage. She loves cats and hates sin! She's just like me, for real, for real. No sinner escapes her watchful gaze and the swift cracks of her whip, unless you're a cat. Then she'll even forgive you for peeing on the book of Sister Anastasia's teachings. Unfortunately, Sister Anastasia is not so forgiving. She expelled a nun and her cat from the convent. Ah, I see. I see. I can also, like, do different skin tones? I can't make myself purple, huh? Oh, wait, I can add... Ooh, okay, okay, I can add little... Wait, this is so cool. There's a lot of, like, personalization. Before I, like, try to, Oh, you can... Oh, okay, okay, you can see, like, the little animation and stuff. Personal sketches. A cat. Let's explore all of these characters, all these personalities, and then we'll sally forth. Phil Hellmuth, one of the best poker players of all time. Oh, well, now I learned something. That's pretty awesome. The best poker player. Was he really good at bluffing? You know, like, what's the strat there? Oh, this is this is awesome. It's like an alien from Star Wars. He's like a Star War. Boniface? I know the name Bonifacio because of the Philippines, but I never really thought about the origin of it. So Boniface? Folks say they're a bastard, victims of misalliance, slander. Anyway, they were raised by their adoptive grandfather. He taught them little. At this year's St. John's Festival, their handsomeness was rewarded with the highest honor. But now their adoptive grandfather has adopted a new grandchild. Time to become independent. Interesting, interesting. What that snout do? We're gonna find out if we choose this one. We could be purple. We could be purple if we choose... If we choose Boniface. I'm kind of leaning towards this one, but let's see the other personalities. Also, hello, Gojikins. Text not in Middle English, 0 out of 10 games. Wait, Andreas? Like from Pentavit? Same guy? Same hat? Ouch, what is that blinding light? Oh, it's just perfection emanating from this man. A certain noble knight found him in a cabbage patch. When the boy grew up, he learned how to wield a sword, play the lute, and even care for his hair, all at the same time. Unfortunately, it didn't help him in life. In his last crusade, he lost all of his fortune, so yesterday he was thrown out of the inn straight into the cabbage patch. Oh, he's a cabbage patch kid. I see, I see. Andreas, we have a monk, Brother Jacob, or Jacob. Here's one you'd better not invite to parties. The muscles he could have used for smiling atrophied long ago. His knowledge and mastery of all arts are admired throughout the land. He's especially respected for his cunning in parlor games. Yesterday he was caught cheating at chess. He cheated at Nine Men's Morris too, and Miss Kruzakowska publicly called him a klutz. He's now hiding until they forget his humiliation. Among Us. Who's this demon guy? He looks kind of cool. This is Hornwald. Okay. In childhood, he suddenly grew horns. Rejected by his peers, he decided to devote himself to poetry. He rarely lets anyone get to know him. However, his delicate soul eventually accepted the antlers. He decided to make them his pride. For years, he was so immersed in contemplating his horns that he didn't work, and thus ended up on the street completely penniless. Okay, okay, so that's Hornwald. And this is Joan. Of Arc? Oh, man. The 47th grandchild of Wilga the Mighty from the Northern Marches. Legends say that Wilga gave birth to this knight's mother whilst fighting a dragon. Friends describe her as a warm-hearted yet treacherous, and her gaze as shiny yet deadly. But she truly has a heart of gold, hidden beneath layers of armor. She longed to become a knight, but she had a knee accident yesterday. Now she wishes to devote her life to art. She's not willing to give up the stylish armor, though. Oh, cool. So we have a warrior princess. The Joan of Arc from the hit game Arc Raiders? No. This is Joan of Arc from Fortnite. This is Joan of Arc from Fortnite. I'm interested in Boniface because we could be purple, but let's see what kind of oh man! Well, what kind of clothes we can give this guy. Oh, we can make him bald. Or them bald. We can make them bald. I thought it was Joan from Clone High. No. It's Joan from... from Fortnite. They're purple for an amazing reason. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh, look at all the things that we can equip on this little lad. This little person. I kind of like this. Wait, let me look. I like the helmet. You can make it a different color. Make it silver. Okay, what about the clothes? Oh, a monk? Maybe something monk-like? This is pretty cool. Maybe we make them look like a monk or something. I love the hair. Pink? Should I try to make it look somewhat like myself? So that means that this coat would be black. And then, oh, what they're holding. I don't really have any preference one way or the other, so let's do that. The hair cannot be pink, unfortunately. Let's do, oh, there's no purple. I mean, we can keep it pink. We can keep it pink. That'll be our little secret. Not picking the horn character and making their skin gray may be a crime, but I want to be a little snoot thing. Actually, you do have a point. Wait. Oh, you can't make it gray. Wait, can you? No, it's all like human skin tones. You can't make it gray. Nah. Unsuccessful. Instead, we'll just have this cool little guy. Let's name it Binka. Binka face? Oh, we'll just name it Binka. No, wait, Binkus. There we go, Binkus. We'll be Binkus. Sometimes crimes are fun. Only sometimes. Alright, let's get this started. Okay, we have a tutorial. Welcome to your scriptorium. A new life full of patrons, parchment, and pigment awaits you. Now you will learn how to run a scriptorium, create manuscripts, and satisfy customers. Okay. Start the tutorial. Choose your first client here. I'm gonna take a sip of my milk tea. Ooh, that's good. Oh, this milk tea has like biscuits in it. That's pretty good. Uncle Rini? Oh, he looks like looks like Grogu. Looks like adult baby yoga. Practice on me before the real clients come. Click my portrait. Here you can see the rewards you'll get when you complete the order. Coins to buy decorations in gold. Oh, okay. Quills. Decorations, you say? Quills to learn new sketch elements. Prestige to level you up. Sketches to use on manuscripts. Inspiration. Uncle's old works. Okay. Uncle? Okay, let's confirm. Yogurt from Spaceballs. I would love to rewatch Spaceballs, actually. Maybe that's another one for the watch-along idea. Look at my character! Dude, I realized I could have made him look like Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street. Ah, missed opportunity. Gert, yo. I finally found you. Do you recognize me? No. No? Come on, you have to remember your beloved, uncle? No, still nothing? Oh well. So, I'm your uncle. I've heard you had a tough time lately, so let's help each other out and run the scriptorium together. Spaceballs rewatch before the second one. Oh yeah! Wait. That was just announced, right? It's not out yet, the new Spaceballs? I don't know, I'm so out of tune with pop culture nowadays. I'm just so terminally online. Here's an old self-portrait of mine. Practice basic drawing skills on it. Maybe if you look closely, you'll remember something. Move my missing body parts back to their places. I've marked the proper places on the parchment with shadows. And color my leg. Both of mine are green. Don't worry if you forget what I asked you. Everything is saved in the notes above my head. Okay, I'll try. We do have an ad break coming up. So I think once we're done with the text, we'll put you guys out in the cub corner. I really don't remember you. Okay, that was the tutorial. Let's go ahead and... Coming soon? Okay, dismembered Slenderman. Move my body parts. Alright, let's put you guys over in the cub corner. Look, I'm still medieval. And then I'll see you guys in a couple minutes, and then we'll get into the Scriptorium art making. This will be fun. Alright, see you guys in a bit. we're back. We are back. Beans was showing me, he's currently playing Resident Evil 0? Yeah, 0. And he's showing me, pretty funny stuff. He just found a book that just says evil on it. I assume it's a nice little story time. You know? Let's see. I miss Slenderman. Oh my gosh. It's funny. I feel like Slenderman was only something that I like knew of in the periphery of like my pop culture knowledge, you know? It was out of the realm of like, oh man, I played the Slenderman games or anything like that. It's something that I was aware of, but like, was that around the same time that, you guys remember the game Hello Neighbor? I feel like that was around the same time, right? I don't know why like I'm connecting those two things in my head, but that's just how it be. Ready for some dominoes? Hold up, what's that in the black boxes? Wait, which black boxes? Talking about the soup cans? Forsooth, mine favorite Ursa has returned to thine sacred halls to engage in further merrymaking with the court of cubs. Rejoice all! I love that testosterone. I love that. I feel like rather than a, cause my current medieval scene is just based off of like illuminated manuscripts. Oh dang it, where did the game go? I feel like I should make some kind of like, I like the idea of the court of cubs. I feel like I should make some kind of like medieval like tavern scene or something like that, right? The residents were evil? You're not gonna believe this. The hill was in fact silent. Majora did in fact have a mask. How is there Resident Evil 0? Is it concept art the game? No, it's a prequel, you see. It's a I think. I'm pretty sure it's a prequel. I think Slenderman was before by a few years. Ah, not to be old on me, but Slenderman, Freddy Fazbear every day. Those are both after my time. So you're not gonna get like any kind of argument from me of like, oh, but Freddy Fazbear is a bear! You know, like, they both give the jump scare, right? Like, I think though, isn't there like a FNAF game that has like the white woman jump scare? I remember seeing that on the TL, as the kids say. They do say that, right? I saw it on the TL and I remember just being like, what is happening in this franchise? Why is there a white woman jump scare? Alright, let's bring the game back. There we go. And then turn off the Bard core. As far as I'm concerned, every time I step outside, there's a white woman jump scare. Oh, like that got me so good. Alright, let's see what we got here. You can move the camera by using the WASD or arrow keys, or by holding the right mouse button and moving the mouse. Decorating parchment is a very precise activity. To zoom the parchment in or out, use the mouse scroll wheel or the plus and minus keys on your keyboard. Okay, so if I do right click, okay. I think I can also, yeah, I can also do middle mouse click, zoom in and out, and then WASD as well. I can add things. Interesting. Okay, so he wants me to kind of like restore this. We can rotate. Get rotated, idiot. He really does look like Yoda though. As far as, oh yeah, I read that part already. Your first client demand has been met. Requests are the client's requirements, without which they won't accept your order. Extra wishes are the client's optional whims for which they'll pay extra. Okay. If you don't remember what the client requested, hover over the demand icon to see a hint. To read everything that the client said, go to the next page. Extra wishes. Adjust the leg, just don't go too wild. I want my head to be screwed on the right way. It kind of is. There we go. I would like for it to be a little bit more exact. And then my right hand, come back. Oh, he's got fins. That's cute. I think this needs to be rotated a little bit, right? There we go. And then what else? You hold the left mouse button and drag items from Uncle's Dream category onto the parchment. Oh! We can add things to him. Okay. What are the extra wishes? Adjust the leg, just don't go too wild. Oh, I think it's this one, right? Oh, and it's red. Okay, we can... Wait, I barely did it. Make it green. There we go. Put his little Yoda foot there. Oh, it's not like exactly. There we go. And then what is this? For each category, you can choose to color some elements. Choose the color tab and draw colorful hair on your uncle. Ooh, okay, okay. Human body part. Oh, I could give him more hair. Okay. What kind of hair do we want? Long flowing locks? Or maybe something more, you know, like refined? Oh, maybe like this, like this. This is like a female haircut, right? Let's give him that. If he looks like Yoda, we can make him Princess Leia. Let's do that. We'll make it a little bit smaller. Rotate it ever so slightly. There we go. Give him cool hair. A heavenly blue, maybe? There we go, you got the blue hair. And then, what is this? Oh, the uncle's dreams. Oh, okay, so we could give him a cool helmet, a hat, little headscarf. What is it? Oh, I think this is like part of a cape, right? No, I feel like it doesn't make sense with their outfit. What is this? Ooh, leaves. Some foliage. We'll add that there. Maybe a flower. A flower for your sweetie. Make it yellow. I want to give him some kind of cool. Let's give him a cool helmet. Especially to hide that, like, terrible looking hair on him. There you go. Oh, we can't make it silver. I would like for it to be silver, but alas. Alas. Oh, he wants more. He wants two more things. Blue hair, now they have pronouns? Yeah, he, him. Or I assume. What's this? Is this just like a pillow? A nice pillow for a friend to swing on by? Make it yellow? Are these glasses? Oh, he's gonna look so cool. He's gonna look so cool. Look at those like cool. Oh my god, it's a cat! There's a little cat. Wait, that's so cute. We can make it like Schnackery. Wait, let me color the glasses first, and then let's make this also yellow. So it looks like he's gold. Oh, look at the cat! Wait, that's so cute. He's cleaning his he's cleaning his bowls. I think, can we do multiple? Oh, I guess not. I guess we're gonna have to like manually. Oh no, we can't change the color. We can't change the color. I wanted to make it look like Schnackery. It's okay. Interesting idea for a composition. Is there more? Oh no, we read that part already. Okay, I guess we completed everything, right? Let's complete this. Friendly reminder that once you finish this piece, you won't be able to edit it anymore. Are you sure you want to finish? No, yeah, it's finished. It is done. Guess it's a mobile cat. It is a mobile cat. Thanks for the big emote, Matthew. I love the little bunny. Be sure to save this masterpiece. I'm so happy I'm your uncle. That's awesome. Lord Veterinary, hello. Hello, hello. We are currently playing Scriptorium. We're making medieval style art. We're illuminating the manuscripts. Scriptorium tuum mihi placet? Is that Latin, perchance? I am not fluent, but I believe Matthew knows a thing or two. The placet makes me think that it's Latin, right? Because at first I was like, is this misspellings? No, it has to be Latin, right? Veni vidi vici. I know a couple of Latin root words, but I don't think I know enough Latin words to even pretend to, like, make conversation. Alright, such talent! It's obvious we share the same blood! Tomorrow we'll draw you, too, and hang our portrait above the entrance to the Scriptorium! Cool. That is Latin? Cool, cool, cool. Maybe Latin should be, like, another language I try to get into. I hesitate to say learn, because I've tried to study, like, Tagalog, Spanish, and Japanese for a very long time, but am still far from being fluent in any one of them. So it's like, oh, if I try Latin, you know, like how long is that gonna take for me to be fluent? High school Latin makes my brain hurt. Oh no. There's a lot of cool YouTube channels though that like go over Latin. I just know the what's his name again? Like Polymathy, but he has another name. It's like Scorpius Marsh. Okay, I'm gonna Google this guy again. Polymathy. It's the bald guy. Polymathy, but then he has another channel. Here, I will. Yes, exactly, Lord Vatanar. Yeah, that guy, Scorpio Martianus. I'm learning Latin myself. Give LLPSI a try. Ooh, what is that? This is the other guy, or rather, this is also Scorpio, but it's his other channel, I believe. I'm gonna Google that. What is LLPSI? Oh, Lingua Latina per se illustrata. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Thank you, Lord Veterinary. It's useful if you like fiction. Ah, cool. I imagine it's also useful to like figure out words that you are not, that might be unfamiliar. Like I feel like people that specialize in like spelling bees, like love that ish, right? Linguam Latinam amamus et laudamus. I'm curious about the pronunciation as well. There's one video by is his real name Luke? I'm assuming from like the channel name. There's one where he was reviewing the Latin spoken in, I think, one of the Viking shows. And there was this one scene that I love because it's a guy showing off like a special creature inside of a basket. And they're like, I found this creature down south into Aegyptus. And then like out comes a cat and he's like, it's called a Mao. And I just love that. It's like, oh my god, could you imagine like being someone who's never seen a cat before and hearing about this like strange creature from a foreign land, and it's like, it's a cat, and you're like, what is it? And it's like, meow. His name is Luke Raineri. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've seen his stuff here and there. I think one of my favorite things, I don't know if he's participated, but I think he's like adjacent, but there's like a linguistics channel where they do things like, just as an example, like, can someone from Portugal understand Spanish? Or can an Italian speaker understand Latin? Or can, I'm trying to think of some other ones. Oh, I think there was someone who spoke Old English, and it's like, can modern English speakers understand them? And like, surprisingly, like, some parts are kind of like understandable, but like the vast majority of it is like, what did he just say? Thank you for the big emote, Matthew. Meow! Yeah, like, imagine being a Viking and just seeing that. Like, and just seeing that dancing cat. It's like, oh my gosh, he's flossing. I think that's why people speculate a lot of medieval animal illustrations are so silly, because they only hear of animal features and draw it without ever seeing it. I hear that that's, first of all, yes, 100%. But I also hear that that's the origin of the questing beast and the kirin or chilin from Chinese and Japanese lore. There's like this like dragon thing, and apparently like the folk etymology that I've heard, or the folk like origin that I've heard, is that it came about when people were talking about seeing a giraffe for the first time. And then same thing with the questing beast, because the questing beast, if you look at the description of it, I think this is like a an English mythological creature, and it is a creature with the, I'm trying to find the it has like the head of a snake, where is it, head of a snake, the body and tail of a lion. I'm trying to find some other things. Here, like look at this. Look at this creature over here. See, it has like a serpent head, but like the body that like, it has spots, kind of like a leopard or a cheetah. But then it's like limbs are just like all weird, like, and then even like the back legs are kind of like hoof-like. And apparently this came about as like someone hearing a description for a giraffe. And then they drew it like this. But if you kind of put it together, it's like, yeah, it kind of, kind of would look like a giraffe. Like, some details are of course a little bit off, but like, yeah, it kind of has spots. Giraffes do have very long necks, you know? It doesn't quite look like a snake, but it is long. And then apparently the origin of like a unicorn too is like kind of a misunderstanding of someone describing a rhino. You know, it has one big horn on its face. And I think, wait, do rhinos have horns? I mean, not horns. Do they have what's it called? Hooves. I'm pretty sure they have 3 toes, right? They have three toes. They're part of the, like, what is it, odd-toed ungulates, I want to say. But you can kind of make the connection between, like, okay, an odd-toed ungulate with, like, a horn on its face. And then, like, a rhino can somehow translate into a unicorn. You know? Alright, let me read what you guys are saying, and then we'll continue on with the scriptoria. Right? He's done a few of the people... can people in X place understand Latin? Ah, okay. I took a class called Romance Philology, which was Italian, Spanish, French, and Latin 101. Oh my gosh, dude. Italian is easy, I took 7 years of it. Spanish is okay, Latin is hard, French is not a language. En français. Bon appetit. Let's see. An Italian can understand a Spaniard if either just spoke their language slowly. Ah, that's the same with me. I can understand a little bit of Spanish if you just speak very slowly. Si, senor. I studied a bit of Middle English. Highly recommend everyone check out the reading of Chaucer's Canterbury Tales prologue on YouTube. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Behold the creature. I think it's also a deer. Some deer can get their antler growth messed up and come out of the center of their head. Oh, that does make sense. That does make sense. Discworld quote time. For a description of the Chimera, we shall turn to Broomfog's famous bestiaria Anima Naturale. I have the legs of a mermaid, the hair of a tortoise, the teeth of a fowl, and the wings of a snake. Of course, I have only my word for it, the beast having the breath of a furnace, and the temperament of a rubber balloon in a hurricane. Ah, that's quite the creature. I was like trying to imagine it in my head. I'm like, is this just describing a fish? But once I got to hair of a tortoise, I think that's where I got lost. That's where you lost me. It's a big beast with a horn and hooves, draws a horse with a horn. Yeah, this looks good, ship it. Holds up a narwhal horn. Behold, a unicorn horn. Inventing animals too. You'll have to see. And the thing is, that is one of my favorite topics to talk about, is like composite creatures. Because it's like, man, how did we come up with that? Like, one of my favorite is Amut, or Amit from Egyptian mythology. Like this little lass right here. I mean, look at her. She's adorable. I love her. She's like one of my favorites. Unironically, I'm not being sarcastic. This is actually one of my favorite like composite creatures. And people like to think that she's evil because she eats the souls of the dead, but she only eats the evil souls of the dead. So is she not just doing her job? Is she not just doing her job? Why do people say she's evil when she eats the evil? Anyway, it reminds me of how the ancient Greeks saw elephant skulls, and yeah, I thought they belonged to Cyclops. Yeah, God forbid a woman have hobbies. I mean, camel leopard is right in the Latin name of the giraffe. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Wait, yeah, you're right. It kind of is like a camel leopard. That's so cool to realize. Okay, cool. Let's get back into it. Tap the package to open it. Oh, we gotta keep on tapping it. What do we get? This was in the package. We got a Yoda head. We have a lute with a sentient head. We have some fins and a foot. Let's end the day. I think that foot's gonna get some— oh my gosh, it's just like Pentiment. Aww. A dog. Oh no, what happened? Oh, he's in pieces. This is what happens at night in the medieval times. You just discombobulate. Oh, is it a repeating animation? Yeah, it's a repeating animation. Cool, cool, cool. I forgot that's what our character looks like. Dear relative, I had to leave the scriptorium urgently. Please take care of the scriptorium properly. I'll be watching your actions from afar. I'll explain everything when I get back. Have fun, tend to the customers, and remember to take care of Basil. Who is Basil? Who is Basil? Kisses, uncle. Is it the chicken? Is this Basil? Giraffa Camello pardis. Paldis. Wait. Camelopardalis. Ah. But do you guys know the scientific name for the western lowland gorilla by any chance? Did you guys know that one? That's my favorite. that's my favorite right there. Okay, let's see. Shopping and decorating challenges, my journal. What's in the journal? Yeah, you got it, veterinary. Gorilla for sale. Magilla gorilla for sale. After each completed order, your notes about the client and copy of the parchment will be made for them and stored here. Who would have thought yesterday I was in the gutter and today I'm being tutored by someone claiming to be my uncle? Ha! You can never give up hope. But isn't it a little suspicious that I don't remember my uncle at all? I think he's a scammer. Scammer gets scammed. Okay, orders. Pigment. Ooh, pigment workshop. What do we do in the pigment workshop? Here you can prepare pigments to color your sketches. What is that? What is this? Is this like a clam? What is... I like the little like rag that he's stepping over. And a dragon. Here you can prepare pigments to color your sketches. They misspelled color. They added an extra U in there. For legal reasons, this is a joke. I do know that. That is how you spell it outside of Bear America. The grinder turtle. Oh, is it now? Oh, it's a turtle. It's a turtle. I was like, what is that? Dragon and rat will help you. Check out how to use them in the small colorful book, The Pigmentarium. Instructions for creating pigments to color your sketches. Ooh, are we gonna flex our color theory? To make basic pigments, pick a flower and use the grinder turtle. Each pigment creation consumes one petal. Petals respawn the next day. Oh, so this is a daily. We should do this every day. New pigments must be put into an empty, clean shell. Don't have a clean shell? Wash it. Oh, the rats! The little rats are sailing their little boat. You can also create gold dye. Use the dragon to melt the gold bar. Hold the click button or the mouse button. Gold pigment dries out after one day, so you'll need to make a new one. You can also create new colors by combining two ingredients. You can use two different flowers. Or molten gold and a flower. Oh, just make sure you melt the gold first, then crush the flower into it. So gold-based pigments dry out after one day. You can have two legendary flowers growing in your... you can have two legendary flowers. Complete orders one day and you'll receive them as a token of gratitude. They have a patterned petal, which are reflected in the dye you can extract from them. You can create a pattern colored from them. Cool! Let's do it then. Let's freaking do it. Oh, we need coins. We have a coin. Okay. White teeth, heavenly blue, Sir Hans's yellow shirt, and court red. We know a thing or two about color mixing. So let's make blurple so we can make some binkas, right? Heavenly blue. And then we use the turtle. Ooh, this is so satisfying. Purple. We made purple. Can we do this unlimited times? Oh, it's a... okay, the petals. We have the petals. We need... We need a shell. Right? Do we just buy this? Oh, we already had some. We already had some right here. There you go. Oh wait, I could have added white to it to make it a little bit more blurple. Let's wait, can we drop this back off here? No, I guess not. I guess not. Let's do one more. We only have one more clean shell and not enough money to buy another one. So let's yeah, let's see if we can make like Binka lavender. So this and this. No! Oh, you can only do one? Wait, what if we... can we... What if we mix it? And then can we add... No, it's not letting me. Can we restart? Okay, we can restart. White plus... Wait, then how do we make like a lavender? Can we not make a lavender? Or is that like an extra skill that we do? Let's we'll do like a yellow. We'll do a light yellow. Just like that we're using this like little turtle question mark. Okay, we've made a pale yellow. There we go. And we could also get rid of one of these, like, colors as well. Dragon green. Bishop purple. Now, well, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. But this is still pretty cool. How do we go back? We made some new pigments. What about shopping and decorate? Oh, we need coins. We already used up all of our coins. New furniture and decorations. The higher your prestige, the more items the store will offer. Okay, so this is basically telling us we should take some orders. Is this Basil? I'm so curious. Oh my gosh, wait! Who are you? Wait, this is awesome. This is what I mean when I'm talking about, like, you know, composite creatures. This is awesome. Look at this guy. It's a chicken, snake, bat? Dragon? He's awesome. I hope this is Basil. Create a color using a flower from your garden. Challenge complete. Submit an order with all requirements. Challenge complete. Buy something new for the scriptorium. Oh, we still need to do that. Tap the egg to collect your reward for completing a challenge. Okay, okay. Okay, we need more. We need to complete more challenges. Okay, let's do an order. The turtle is kind of... I love the turtle. I love the turtle. Reminds me... Oh, that's right, a cockatrice. Is it? Oh, I forgot. Is it like a lizard and a chicken? Wait, what is this guy? It's Boruto. It's Boruto. Hey you, I'm a friend of your uncle's. Suspicious request. Let's try something together. Okay, well, we're gonna try something together. Nobis tribus. Who are you? Your uncle's friend. We met before, I think. He's got sick glasses, too. You have horns! Oh, a person can't have horns? I suppose you're completely perfect? Besides, what terrible manners is to criticize someone's appearance, especially when it's a client? A client? Oh no, I'll probably regret this, but how can I help? Cockroaches, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, well, you know what? Let's look it up. I have definitely heard the word cockatrice, I just forgot what is the mix. Is that the creature that showed up in, what is it, Delicious in Dungeon Meshi? I think it's like a chicken and a snake, right? Oh, here. Mythical beast, essentially a two-legged dragon, wyvern, or serpent-like creature with a rooster's head. Ah. And then I forget, is this the one that also, like, if it looks at you, you turn to stone? Not unlike the Medusa? Or it has some kind of, like, paralyzing, petrifying effect, right? I forget. As you probably already know, your uncle is gone for a while. And while he's gone, I'm supposed to make sure your joint portrait is finished. Yeah, a basilisk, yeah. I think so. I'm not completely familiar, but I do see in media with the cockatrice. Ah. I'm thinking of, like, Final Fantasy IX, I feel like, introduced me to a whole lot of different, like, mythological, folkloric figures. Cockatrice also petrifies? Ah, okay, okay. I think both of them do, right? A basilisk is a more lizard-like, but I think it also petrifies. But, I'm trying to remember what else I learned from, like, Final Fantasy IX. I remember there's one called, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like Catable Pass. Let me see if I can find it on Wikipedia. Catable Pass. Like, how, I don't know how you pronounce this. Yeah, what Matthew just put in the chat. Like, how do you pronounce it? Is it Catable Pass or is it Catable Pa, you know? I think the basilisk or cockatrice, one of those things, is produced by a snake sitting on a chicken's egg, or was it the other way around? That does make sense. That sounds like accurate, right? Catoblepas. Catoblepas. Catoblepas? Catoblepas. I just remember it from Final Fantasy IX. I think it's one of the, like, ladder. Like, it's one of those like really strong monsters you encounter in like the latter half of the game. There's that, and I think the basilisk is one of them. I think a cockatrice is also another one. But yeah, Final Fantasy has like quite a handful of like mythological creatures. Okay. I even have your uncle's portrait from yesterday. Oh, come on, stop staring at me like that. Paint yourself, I'll pay. We'll shake hands and then we'll hang this portrait above the door to show who legally lives here. Oh, why do you want to pay for a portrait that will stay here? And are you sure it's the same parchment? It smells strange? Like sulfur? Oh no, it smells like rotten eggs. Of course it's the same one. Get off my tail and go to work. I'll wait here. Use these toggles to set whether your sketches are cut off when they cross outside the parchment. Oh, look at the hand! Look at the, like, long, spindly finger. Yeah, I guess? Masking outline shows the edges of the parchment. We'll keep it like this. That gremlin looks familiar, right? Medieval scam artist would be crazy. I feel like it definitely happened some way, somehow, right? Like Joffrey the Knight has promised me 3 hens, but has only presented 2 hens and an egg with the promise that would hatch into a hen. But alas, it was a stone! Do you think they had MLMs in medieval times? Where it's like, if you buy this, you know, this certainly non-poisonous mushroom, then you'll make lots of money, but first you have to give 2 more mushrooms to people below you. It's called the monarchy! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love that. Alright, so what does this guy want? This category contains colorable body parts and clothes. Use them to create a portrait of yourself next to your uncle. A portrait of myself, okay. This is just a good idea for a D&D character. Oh my god, that's true. The feudal system. It is... I should have known better. You guys are completely right. Let me drink some more of my milk tea. Add sketches from this category, add sketches from this category. Okay. So I have to draw myself, is what I'm hearing. Thing is, I kind of forgot what I look. I know I have a snoot. This is what, like a neck? And I am purple. The only thing is it doesn't have like my shade of... No, actually this is my shade of purple. Reminds me of the Dutch tulip bubble of the 17th century. Were Dutch tulips like all the rage? And like... Wait, actually what does my body look like again? I already forgot what I look like. What was there like, were Dutch tulips like all the rage, and then people went all in on tulip stonks. Oh no, and then did the stonks crash? Did they not hold the line? Is that what happened? Dang, I forgot what I look like, so we're just gonna have to take a guess. I think I wanted like, yeah, I was like black robes, right? Okay, and then or is it like, oh god, the lower body is kind of insane on this. Okay, I don't think those legs are meant for that. There we go, we got the cool little fingies. Any more hands? Any more limbs? And then I also gave myself the cool pink hair, I remember. Oh, but I don't have like pink dye. Is it okay if I'm blonde? I could be blonde, right? I'll be blonde. I'm missing an arm. That's the thing. Oh, here. Let's rotate. I mean, these are my hands, right? I should know what my own hands look like. And we need an eye. Then eventually the bubble popped. Oh, so is this like 17th century NFTs, but it's actually a physical thing? Such as tulips? Okay, so we have that. Body parts and clothes. Let's see, downloads your tulip like a PNG. Gosh, that would be like so nonsensical to Oh, look, we have new things. We can have ourselves have fins as well. What is this? What is Why is there just butt out? Okay, maybe we take out this hand? Yeah, we keep that hand, but then we need the other hand. We need to give ourselves a hand. Yeah, so same thing. Oh no. Okay, let's undo. Because that's just the same thing over again. There was also a tasting history episode on how pineapples were a status symbol in post-Columbian exchange Europe. Oh! Well, pineapples are pretty good. They are pretty tasty. They do melt you as you eat it though, from what I recall. Like the enzymes in pineapples actually like melt you as you're eating it. It's eating you as you are eating it. That's what my legs look like, right? That's what they look like now. I still don't have any eyes though. I need some eyes. Oh, I need some from the... Ah, this is where the eyes are. I like those eyes, okay. What about these ones? Where I just look bored. Or annoyed, right? We can also add other things. What is this? Oh, it's a tent! Whoa, there's a devil! What the heck? Oh, it's that guy, right? Wait, let's delete this. Let's add something else. Like socks? Nah. Nah. We'll add this one. And then put it under. There we go. Rotate it. So it kind of looks like we're holding it. The devil is here. Okay, okay. What else? So we have those. We need sketches from this category. So food. Ooh, okay. What are we in the mood for? I'm always in the mood for fish, right? Let's put a plate here. And eggs. I do like a good old-fashioned egg. I am a fan of eggs. Do you guys have like a preference for how you like your eggs prepared? Do you guys like boiled, scrambled, fried, omelette? Get rotated, idiot. I feel like my default when I'm really lazy is just like a good old fried egg, like sunny side up. But if I really want to put some like effort into it, I'll make like a... I've been calling it omelet, but it's not actually an omelet. It's a quiche. I make more of a quiche. I remember I like told you guys about this before, that like I've been calling it an omelet because like I assume that if you just mix like other things into it, it's an omelet, right? But then someone told me like, no, you actually have to like scramble it, you know, like scrambly eggs. So if you just add things in and then like, cause that's what I do. I like scramble the eggs and then I add things in. So I add like tuna, I add like onions, like chopped onions or chopped tomatoes, sometimes spinach if I have any spinach. And then I just like pour it into the pan and I just let it sit. Like I don't scramble it at all. I just let it sit and like cook essentially, right? I love all egg formats. That's the correct answer. Yes, Orlando, yes. Sunny side up, but the edges are burnt. That's my favorite. That's my favorite kind of like low effort like egg meal, right? It's just like crack an egg on the pan, let it sit there. Got yourself a nice fried egg, right? Okay, and then we need some background stuff. I don't think you gotta scramble omelets. What am I thinking of? I think, because I remember one time chat like told me something that blew my mind. I think it was scrambled eggs that I realized isn't what I think it is. Because I thought when you do scrambled eggs, I thought it's called that because you're scrambling the yolk with the whites. Okay, so how about this? I'm gonna tell you how I cook it. And I need you guys to correct me. Okay? So I assume scrambled eggs was like, you just have to like scramble the yolk, and then I will put it into the pan and then just let it sit and cook. Like, I don't scramble the eggs as they're in the pan. Does that make sense? Like, I don't move around the yolk at all. Like, I just scramble the eggs, and then I just put it in the pan with oil. And then I put the cover on top, and I don't touch it. I don't touch it at all. So it's basically completely flat. But that's kind of how I like it. Are you cooking folded eggs? I guess? That's more like an omelet? Then you're not making scrambled eggs. So that's what I grew up thinking, was that like it's called scrambled eggs because you're scrambling the yolk. So what Dove Beetle's saying is that that's an omelet. Like, a boneless omelet. Yeah. So like what I make when I add things in with like tuna and stuff, like what I thought was scrambled eggs is basically an omelet, and what I thought was omelet is basically a quiche. Right? That's like the conclusion that I ended up with. I think there's a different ways you can scramble. You can pre-scramble or you can scramble in the pan, but it'll usually have that fluffy scrambled texture. So that's the thing, mine doesn't. Mine is like completely flat, and that's just how I prefer it. And I don't mind actual scrambled eggs. I don't mind that at all. But like, it's because my mom made like this kind of egg for me one time, and I was like, I like it. I like that it's just completely flat. Every time we learn about your cooking knowledge or lack thereof, I'm scared. So there's a reason for this. It's not due to me, like, it's not through any lack of trying. It's that my parents were the type of people that are like, instead, you know the old like adage of like, oh, like give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day, but teach a man to fish and he'll like eat for a lifetime. My parents were very give a man a fish. You know, like give Binka the fish and she'll stop bothering you, but don't teach her how to fish. So I actually didn't really like learn how to cook or anything until college, when I wasn't living with them, because whenever I was in the kitchen or whenever I expressed interest in learning how to cook, they're like, oh, we're just gonna do it for you. Actually, we'll just do it for you. And it's funny because like there was also like tangentially related, but I got into cosplay in my early 20s and I wanted to learn how to sew so that I could make my own cosplays. But whenever I attempted to, my mom was like, I'll just do it for you. I'm like, no, I want to learn though. And she's like, no, you're gonna mess up the sewing machine, so I'm just gonna do it for you. So yeah, I did kind of grow up a little bit helpless up until my college days. So if I'm interpreting the text on the top correctly, it means we three live here legally. So this is some kind of scam. This is some kind of scam. Let's see. That's how my dad makes it. I love crispy omelets. Ooh, I like. There's something about just the phrase "crispy omelets" that I'm vibing with. I kind of like that. Matthew, you're the same. Thank God. I feel like it is a little like embarrassing to admit that I grew up not knowing how to do a lot of life skills things, but I'm glad that it's not just me. I'm glad it's not just me. And the thing is, I did try to learn more like into my 20s, like when I started going to college, and then like especially during the pandemic is when I like stepped up in terms of like I really like want and need to learn how to cook. At 10, if I didn't want what my stepdad was making, I had to make my own food. Oh. Yeah, I grew up more so like I'm just gonna eat whatever my dad made, you know? And the good thing is his cooking is really good. Because like he used to work in like various restaurants and stuff, so he is a good cook. But it's just the fact that they never had the mindset of like, oh, we should teach them how to cook. More Discworld, give a man a fire and he's warm for a day, but set fire to him and he's warm for the rest of his life. It's true. It's true. I ended up just buying a sewing machine, but my mom would mess with and put away my sewing machine. No! Why are our parents like this? Why are they like this? So, okay. Let's add some more things on here. We can add some trees. We legally live here, all three of us, despite the fact that my hair is a different color. It's not pink, it's blonde in this one. We can add some cool vines. Let's add that to the background. There we go. It needs to be behind the chair, but in front of the tree, so we can see some of the design on there. And then we need 2 more things. There's water. Oh, and like mountains and stuff. Let's do this. Okay, and then put that in the back. There we go. He's chilling on a rock. We'll also be chilling on a rock. There we go. Adding some cool vines. I'm hoping she adds the 9+10 vine. No, my favorite vine is... Actually, I have so many. I have so many. Say cheese, I'm a giraffe! Like, that's one of my favorites. Or the, like... the classic road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. Or the, Is that a weed? I'm calling the police. Is that the police? I'm calling the weed. I miss sewing. Aw, man, I can do a backstitch, and that's kind of it. Like, I could do a pretty decent backstitch, but only hand stitching, because my mom was afraid that I would mess up the sewing machine. Similar situation, when I get a little embarrassed, I remind myself that people aren't born knowing life skills, and there's a lot of YouTube channels that can teach with a non-condescending angle. Yeah, for real, right? For real. Yeah, there's like, I know that there's a YouTube channel where it's a guy teaching, like, not just women, but just like people in general, like how to operate, or not how to operate, but you know when you like check your engine or anything like car related? So you're not just like staring at your engine. Like, you're not just staring at your engine, you actually know what is going on with your car if it's not starting, you know? Returneth are we at the Krispy Kreme. You better watch out, you better watch out, you better watch out, you better watch out. I like that one too. I made so many scale mates back in the day. Hand sewing with the YouTube one was the best. Yeah, same! We had this conversation before, but like making scale mates was my first foray into like sewing and trying to make plushies, and it was the best. Peck's cool, hello. Do you like our medieval masterpiece? We are learning how to make medieval masterpieces, and it's pretty good. This is pretty fun. And our client says that it's perfect, so let's ship it. It's finished. Us 3 live here. We live here. I will tell my wife about this. I want to be your apprentice. A bunny! Be sure to save this masterpiece. It's like the devil himself gave you talent. Oh, sweet Satan. Okay, let's continue. Ha! We just made a deal. I'm in the portrait with you, so I'm part of the family and I can live here with you. Call me Uncle too, or don't. Call me by my name. It's uplifting, right? I got into LARP, so I eventually dabbled into sewing and leatherworking. That's so cool. I heard that, like, the Ren Fair that is local to Los Bincos has a whole bunch of, like, little activities that you can do. I did hear that you have to pay for it, though, which I guess makes sense. But I don't know if leatherworking is one of them, but I did hear that there's a couple things like bookbinding, printmaking. But stuff like that is like, ooh, I kind of want to learn how to do that. That's kind of awesome. Okay, let's see what we get in terms of prizes. The day summary word has spread around the neighborhood that an extraordinary person is now running the scriptorium. Someone has decided to place this sweet kitten in your care. We get a kitten! It's Schnackery! Or Gino. One of the two. And then we can keep on opening this. Oh my god, we have the devil. Or I guess our uncle? Question mark? Leatherworking was always scary to me. I don't know why. I think it is like... Cause this is gonna sound really dumb, but like, it's one of those like trades where you do need to like work with fire? No, not necessarily, right? I think what scared me more, I think, was like metal work, but I did take metal shop in school, in like high school, but it was for like a summer class. So I remember being scared of the price of leather is kind of scary. I mean, true, right? But if, you know, if we're thinking about like Minecraft rules, we just need to get a cow, right? All you need is a cow. And if you give it wheat, it just multiplies, right? I mean, that's how, oh my gosh, not the butt, not the butt. I wish I could have taken a shop class, but I had to take Latin instead. I still feel like that's a cool skill to have, right? Okay, we have our uncle here now. The title just says ha 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 ha. Like the Mandark. Ha 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 ha. I tricked you. That was an act of consent to eternal residence. Since we've already agreed that we want me to live with you permanently, you should know a few things about me. I like selling. I have good stuff and I can teach you some tricks. If you're looking to spend some quills, visit the sketch shop. Maybe I can give you a discount. Okay, so the devil is helping us out. Pretty solid. Okay, okay. The chicken has disappeared though. What is the sketch shop? Leather is much more permanent if you make a mistake. Metalwork and sewing you can fix up and cover up easily. Okay, yeah, no, that does make sense. I remember metalwork was fun because of we had the machine where like if you just enter in a little design, it would cut the metal into that design. But I think I was scared of handling like the blades and stuff, like the automatic blades, even though our teacher was very careful. He knew that he was working with a whole bunch of like dumb teenagers, and he was like, you guys have to be careful with working with these like blades because you will lose fingers or limbs if you are not careful. So I think that was like part of it, is like the fear of like what could happen, but our teacher was pretty on it, you know. All I'm hearing is that if this entire chat was teleported to the medieval era, we would have the skills to survive as medieval tradespeople. Exactly. You know, I would probably know a thing or two about mythological creatures. And then we have Matthew on the translation, you know, like, and then and the leather work and the sewing. And then Devin has the homestuck knowledge, which I think is probably like the most important part of medieval life. So you know, I think altogether we make up one decent medieval person. Even though I feel like it also is partially Matthew doing a lot of the carrying. Not me, I would die of plague probably. The chat didn't even survive the Oregon Trail. Y'all prepared to deal with medieval Digimon? Oh heck yeah, I am. Homestuck Bard in the tavern would go crazy. Oh my gosh. Let's see. In the sketch shop, you'll learn how to draw new sketches from Boruto, but not for free. You'll pay Boruto for your lessons with experience quills. Ah, okay. We have quite a few quills, so we can buy things. We can get a monkey. A fox? Do we already? I guess we already have that. Let's get a cat. We can make it look like Schnackery. More monkey. Oh, fish. A dragon. These are great. All these little like cute little sketches. Oh, we should have gotten the fish with a hat. There's a fish. Oh no, we do have it. We do have it. What else? Oh, and parts of wild beasts. Get every cat. Let's see. We can get parts of cats. We can make our own, like... We can make our own creature. We could also get every cat. There we go. Oh, there's people to... Ooh, what is going on with this guy? I like the little sketches. We have a mermaid. A maiden. Fair maiden. Human body parts. As the devil is wont to sell, you know? Human body parts and whatnot. Let's get some more, like, beast parts so we can make our own little, like, creatures. Tongue sticking out. Smile. Maybe some ears as well. But do we have any, like, bear ears? We need... This is what I kind of use for, like, bear ears, but it's not technically a bear ear. Like, there's a lot of curved ears for, like, foxes and cats, but I need... Is that a butt? We need some round ears for us bears, you know? Ooh, kind of like that. We can also be a dragon. Let's get the butt. I see no harm in getting the butt. Oh no, we're already out of quills. Dang. There's a mystery... Oh, we got gotcha? No, we don't have enough for the mystery box. We can't roll the gotcha. Not now, at least. You can buy special decorations to your parchment from Boruto. Stains, holes, and even animal footprints. Oh, that's cute. By night, Boruto collects them from all over the world. He has poor eyesight, so he'll never know exactly what he's collected. There's special goods that cost coins. We do have another ad break coming up. Time is flying. We can't get the mystery box just yet, but let's see if we can get some pigment, though. We can do some pigment. She touched the butt. I did. There once was a troll from Nantucket. He was very embarrassed in front of a bucket. Where's Nantucket, you say? Well, it's... What's a bucket, you say? I mean, like... You can actually make an alebrije. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes. The box! The box! What's in the box? Okay, we do have an ad break, so I'm gonna put you guys in recess. Enjoy your Thunder McKing, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Be good! Okay, we're back. We're back, and you guys were good. Good job. Good job. Well, let's get back into it. Oh, and the game has disappeared. Once again. But it's okay. It's back. In POG form. Yeah, I didn't do much. I still want to see if it's possible to make, like... I don't know, like a light purple. Oh, you know what? We might need to, like, wait for, like, a purple flower to appear? So let's just keep on mixing and matching until, we get some cool colors, shall we? Even though we're... you know what? Let's wash this shell. Wait. Can we wash this one? Oh, there you go. Okay, this shell is good for using. And we already know all this. A daily... Oh, a burgundy. And then what is this, like a pink? Creamy pink. We do have enough coins for it, so let's do that. Creamy pink. Oh, we need to wash this again. Or we could just buy another shell. No shell slots. Oh, we need to unlock it. I see. Well, I still want to, like, mix some colors, so let's do that. Do that. There we go, do that. We'll get orang. There we go, we got orang. The little turtle gives, like, a sigh. He's like, ha. Red at the stake. Oh, interesting. And then what do, we don't have another shell. So do we just... Okay. Oh, so we can keep on just redoing this if we want to find more colors. We don't necessarily have to collect it in a shell. So we could just unlock all the colors. There we go. Redo. We already did purple. And then we can do like lighter colors. Let's do light blue. And we can also mix some gold in there. There we go. I wonder if the turtle ever gets tired of this. Raspberry King. I love that. It doesn't look like we can mix more than 2 petals at the moment. At the moment. But we can do this. Melt the gold. There you go. And then mix in some petals. So let's do like a... Let's do purple. I want to do purple. Oh no! Oh, so you can only... Interesting. Interesting. You can only do one color just for now. Shiny red. There we go. Redo. This is cool though. It's very like kinesthetic too. Like I like that you have to manually, you know, drag your like pigments every which way. It's just very satisfying. There we go. And then we'll do... Oh wait. No, I didn't mean to do that. Gold? Oh no. Fire! And then we put in the blue. Medieval CMYK, exactly. It's just very satisfying. Restart. And then we're just doing this so we can discover each pigment. Let's do it one more time with the white. Put in the white. Squish, 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 squish. Ah, we made like a silver? A pearl! Wow. Alright, good job. We found all those pigments. Let's go back. And I guess we just do more jobs, right? Wait, it looks like there's stuff here. Shopping and decorating. We could get another cat! We could get another cat. It's so cute. Oh, we could get a window. Oh! If we have more coins, we can actually put the cat here in the little workshop. Let's do it. Let's do it. We can decorate too. Furniture you've brought. Oh no! We could just do it. We already have a cat. So let's put the cat. Aww. Wait. We'll put it right next to us. Oh, it's just like Shinekri. It just needs to be like loud and meowing all the time. Oh, and we have a window. With the broken arch, you know, very gothic. Very cute. Steven, I miss your mother, Steven. Is that a Steven Universe joke? Okay, cool. I think... Does that mean we completed one of those challenges? Buy something new for... Oh, I think it resets. Or does it? Yeah, it resets every day. Buy something new for the scriptorium. We could do that. Buy something new for the scriptorium. We could buy a torch. Ooh, or some vases. Let's get the vases. There we go. Decorate. Put that right here. Nice. Fine porcelain. Oh, you made pearl. What was the song that she sang? Well, she sang a lot of songs, but... Now I remember. It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? Ooh, I didn't warm up my voice. That was rough. Alright, let's do another challenge. Just so that we can, like, what happens when we get, like, the last one, you know? Let's do one more challenge. And then we'll see where we can take it from there. Because I don't quite want to stop yet, but I do also have to get up early tomorrow. So, oh, I can change my look? I don't want to change my look, though. Let's see how many more orders we could do for the day. But I kind of want to keep on keeping on. Oh, there's multiple people now. Draw a dog in royal clothes, swords, a fluttering of flags, the clash of arms. Will you draw something nice for my daughter? This is the most vague. This one seems nice and like whimsical. So let's do a dog in royal clothes. So this is Christina the poet, Godfrey, and Mr. Latrine. Isn't the latrine like the bathroom? Alright, let's draw a dog. Doggy. The dog's new clothes. King Devlin. His name's what? Devlin? Commissioned me to write a book of love poetry. Of course, as any king does, he has his own whims. On the parchment next to the poem, there must be a dog, and it can't be naked. But a dog is never naked. It has fur. Explain this to the king. Instead of dealing with the kingdom's problems, he's playing dress-up. I miss the previous king. He was much better at ruling. Did you try to convince the king that something else would fit the poem? Yes, but he's starting to get upset, and I can't lose this job. I have children to support, and I need money for my own book. Now I see. Then let's get to work pleasing the king. How should the dog be dressed? Royally! You'll need to create 3 outfits. Royal informal, royal ceremonial, and royal pajamas. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Royal... 3 versions. Informal? Okay. Informal. How are we doing that? Maybe a smart little bandana? But it still has to be royal, right? Oh, and then one of them should have like a little crown. Oh, there we go. We got lots of like color options here. Oh, look, we have our extra colors too. Maybe royal informal. Maybe he has a hat. Oh, and it's nice and small. We can make it bigger. In fact, let's zoom in. Let's see, what color should this hat be? I'm a sucker for yellow, but we could also do like a courageous pink. Oh, we can change it right here too. There we go. Oh, and it has a design to it. Very cool. How about this? A little cape. Let's see, what matches with pink? We could do like white, right? Make it kind of like a sweet little Valentine's outfit. Oh, here we go. Can we rotate this? Would this make sense? Oh no, this would make sense here. You just have to flip it and reverse it. Here for me, nippy. Oh no, it doesn't quite match. Can we? Oh, we can't like adjust the dog's limbs. All right, put that away. Well, I guess does this still count as? Is it still naked? Is it still naked? It has clothes. It's like legs are still uncovered, kind of like my own outfit, but technically it's not. You know, it's not naked anymore, right? No. What is this? Oh, this another. It's another little cape. I really want to make the shirt like fit. Winnie the Poohing it, exactly. See, no one says that Winnie the Pooh is naked, right? Do people say that Winnie the Pooh is naked? Dang, the body doesn't quite match up. Alright, let's take this out for now. What is this? What is? Oh, is that a sleeve? That's pretty cool. What about this cape? This isn't the same cape as before, right? Let's make it like a tan. Ah, that blends in too well with his fur. It makes him look indecent. Just a little bit, right? Oh wait, technically, arguably, he's not naked. He has a little cape now. You know, in my fair opinion. Technically. Okay, so I think this is Royal Informal. Ceremonial and pajamas. Like Pajama Sam. Okay, what can we add to make him a little bit more royal? Maybe something from here? What is that? Oh, like it's just like a set of like hanging pajamas? Why does the dog look like that? Poor guy. Oh, here we go. Let's add some little like feet. Will it make sense? What if we like make this a little bit bigger? You know, then it kind of looks like he's wearing it. I feel like that's pretty convincing. What the dog doing? It's the dog is royalty. You know, I didn't realize like have you guys ever like actually seen the origin of that meme? The like what the dog doing? The one where it's like a bunch of people like putting their hands in the middle and then there's just mysteriously a dog paw. I don't know why I didn't think that would be the origin, but that is actually the origin of that meme. What the dog doing? Okay, royal. What looks royal here? Maybe this one? Will he fit? No, his arms are sticking out. I don't like that. I don't like that. How do we make it make sense? Especially because you can't change the pose at all. Here, what if we do this? We'll make this a little bit smaller, flip it and reverse it. He's wearing a little hood, and then over it is the crown, right? That's a little bit more royal, I would say. And what if we reverse this one? What if he just has sleeves, but like, not a full outfit? That might be a little bit silly, but... no, we can't. We can do that. And then, what if we flip this one? Rotate it. There we go. He has sleeves, but not a full outfit. Technically, he is dressed, right? Correct? And he's got the little booties on. It's just like Yoshi, you know? Yoshi is technically naked, but he got the Tims. If you really think about it. Let's make this one, like, blue. There we go. Okay, so I guess the vibe doesn't actually, like, matter. I think as long as you put, like, the number of assets they want, I don't think they're gonna be like, that's not royal pajamas. That's more of like a business casual. Is there like a sleepy cap here? Like a little me, you know? Like something like this. This actually, when did people you guys know like the stereotypical pajama outfit with like the little nightcap and stuff? Like when in history did people actually like wear that for pajamas? Barring like nowadays, you know. Big fan of, hey dog, can I get some ice cream? Because of course you guys sleep with the nightcap on, right? Right? Interesting how depending on the piece of clothing you can draw more attention to a figure's nakedness. I don't know what you mean. Everyone here is like fully clothed, especially the dog with just sleeves and nothing else and shoes. Right, because this does feel like fully dressed. Yeah, this one feels like oh, he's like kind of naked. What the heck? The honk me outfit, exactly. Like when did that start? When did people start sleeping with the honk me outfit, you know? Or even the honk shoe, you know? The honk shoe. Okay, now we need food. We need to add some food here. Let's see. Here we go. He's reacting to a fresh... Oh wait, he has food right here. A nice bun. That could be bigger. And then this one also has food. And it is, a fish. 'Cause I'm a little biased. There you go. And then we also need some... Wait, what is this? Regardless of his attire, the royal dog constantly receives treats. Paint them in. And then after a meal, he is often served top quality grass. Let's give this guy some grass. I just know Tom from Tom and Jerry used one. And Scrooge, yeah, Scrooge McDuck. When you guys, like... Assuming that you guys have watched The Christmas Carol, which version did you guys watch? Did you watch the Disney one with Scrooge McDuck, or did you watch the Muppet one? Because I only recently watched the Muppet one. Like, literally, like, December of last year is the first time I ever watched the Muppet one, but I grew up with the, like, Mickey Mouse one. And I had no idea. It was just, like, 30 minutes long. I don't know why, as a kid, that felt so much longer. I meant Ebenezer Scrooge? Who the heck is... No, I'm just kidding. I should have said, like, yeah, the duck, right? Like, as if, like, Idol makes it a point to watch a different version each year. Ooh! Which version do you guys... Well, okay. As someone who grew up with the Disney version and then only recently watched the Muppet version, I feel like the Muppet one is a little bit better. Like, nostalgia is, like... It does the opposite, where, like... For one, like I said, I didn't realize that the Disney one is just like 30 minutes long. It felt so much longer as a kid, and then the Muppet one actually being, what is it, like an hour and a half or something like that? That feels a little bit more fulfilling, by comparison. Just in my opinion. Hongshu PJ sales went down just because we don't get woken up by ghosts of the past, present, and future nowadays. We need more of that. Especially the rich. We need more hauntings. I really like the Jim Carrey one and the Muppet. I actually didn't know about the Jim Carrey one. The Muppets did most things better. I kind of like missed the boat on that. I feel like I didn't grow up with a lot of Muppets. No, you know what? I'm lying. Baby Muppets. You guys remember Baby Muppets? I did grow up on that one. I do remember Baby Muppets. We need more hauntings. We do. But specifically just for the rich. I don't need more hauntings. But the rich do. There you go. Oh, look at that! It's a little... Wait, that's so cute. It's like a little, like, heart-shaped book. Okay, let's make this. There we go. It looks like there's a little bit of herbs there. Right? What a cute little scene. Wait, he said that the dogs weren't supposed to be naked. Miss Muppets and SpongeBob, yeah, some 90s kid. My brother loves SpongeBob and he's a 2000s kid, so I feel like to be a 90s kid, not me gatekeeping 90s isms, like, not me being like, actually that's a 2000s thing. No, you can tell I'm a 90s kid because I'm all into The Simpsons. I love The Simpsons. You know? I'm trying to think of what else. Simpsons and Digimon Adventure 1999, you know? What else? The Maury Show, Jerry Springer, all that. Like, all that. It's like, all that. Phasma players trying to get a photo of a ghost. The Muppet one is really good. Also, yeah, Michael Caine. I think the best part of the Muppet one is that Michael Caine played that part completely seriously. Like, at no point does he, like, not treat it seriously. It's like he is Ebenezer Scrooge, but he just so happens to be in the Muppet world. The Simpsons is for 80s kids? It was literally made in the 1990s, though! Like, it was in the Tracy Ullman shorts in 1989. But, like... you. Not me constantly falling for the bait. For dessert, he gets his favorite dog treat. Long... Why did they have to say it like that? Let's give him a sweet treat. Where are the bones? I think the bones are here, right? Oh, there we go. A treat. There we go. He has it on his belly. His belly. The only time I think, man, I was born in the wrong generation type thoughts was when I looked back on Simpsons Mania and I would have thrived. Ah, Simpsons Mania is awesome. I had some of the merch. I had some of the merch. The like Bart with the blue shirt merch. I just missed it. Ah, okay. Kids born in the 90s weren't watching The Simpsons though, because they were kids. Oh, you you underestimate how much my parents did not didn't. No, they cared, but it was like it's animated. It's a cartoon. It's for kids. We'll let her watch it. Like, my mom was the one who like literally recorded episodes of The Simpsons. And like played it on repeat, and that's why like the ones that I like practically know by heart is the one where like Homer goes over to Mr. Burns' mansion. This is like a season 1 episode. He goes over to Mr. Burns' mansion for like an employee day, and then there's like the Itchy and Scratchy Land one, and then there's I'm trying to remember what else. The Malibu Stacy one where Lisa tries to make a new Malibu Stacy. It's just the same Malibu Stacy. She still says all the same things she said before. But she's got a new hat. I want it. I watched The Simpsons mostly when I was a kid in the 2000s because my mom says I love it so much because she watched it while I was in the womb. Aw, that's so cute. I like that. I wasn't even allowed to watch Johnny Bravo when I was 6 because it was Y7. Dang, my parents did not care. I don't think they even knew what the ratings were in the corner, like the TV PG, PG-13. Because I remember, like, I think their mentality was like, if it's animated, it's for kids. Like, without actually, like, seeing what kind of jokes they were saying on certain series, you know? Because I think oh man, I don't know if you were here for this story, but I've told it quite a couple of times, but when my mom grew up, like, really liking, not grew up, but, like, in the 90s, she was, like, in her 20s, she liked rap music. So she has this one CD album for Snoop Dogg. And the album cover, let me see if I can find it. Snoop Dogg album cover. It's a cartoony, oh my gosh. I think it's called, is this called Doggy Style? No, Snoop Doggy Dog. I need, what's the name of this album? I think it's just called Snoop Dogg. It is Doggy Style. I'm gonna show you the album cover for Doggy Style. So When I was a kid, I used to love like looking at the album art for this CD that she had because to me it was just cartoony. I had like I don't know why I didn't realize that is straight up a butt. Like that is straight up like a naked and like the implications of like the word doggy style. I had no idea like what that meant because I'm a kid, you know? And my mom just so happened to have this like CD in her collection and like as a kid I remember like looking at the cover and being like, it's a cartoon doggy. Cartoon doggy, look what are they doing? This one is funny because he has clothes. Like, and it wasn't until much later that I'm like, oh my god, why did my mom let me look at the cover art for this? PG stands for pretty good, R is for radical. I remember meeting Bart Simpson's VA as a kid and not knowing who they were, why people cared about— oh, Nancy Cartwright. What's funny is I think one time I posted on my Instagram story about like The Simpsons, and like, you know how like you can see who views your story? Nancy Cartwright like, just happened to view my story, and it's like, does she have a way of just telling whenever someone posts a story about Bart Simpson? Like I don't know if that was actually Nancy Cartwright or if just like an account that like purported to be her, but like I don't know how. I just remember seeing her name and being like, is that freaking Nancy Cartwright? That so yeah, that's my Snoop Doggy Dog story. Anyway, speaking of dogs, speaking of dogs, we did complete our challenge over here. Oh, look how happy he is. I wonder what his name will be. Maybe Rex? There we go. Complete. It's finished. Wow. And look at the cat. I will tell my kids about this. Perfection. Why does this face look so intense? She was ego surfing. But like I understand for like Twitter, like you can easily like ego surf on Twitter because like you just type in the name, but like how are you ego surfing on Instagram stories? Like the ones that expire after like 24 hours. Like how did she do that? It looks better than the king himself. Excellent job! It's a shame the king doesn't take his duties as seriously as you do. Cool, what do we get from that? She sensed it! She's like, I sense it. I sense a disturbance in the force. A purple sun bear is posting about me on Instagram stories. I must view it. I don't even remember what the context was, like why I was posting about The Simpsons. I feel like it was one of those like meme slash like respond to this prompt story where it's like, oh, you know, like list off things that influence your childhood. And I think I probably put like a Simpsons thing, but it's like, how did she know? How did Nancy Cartwright know? Does she have some kind of program that like if you keep saying her name or mentioning Bart Simpson, she'll show up? Is Nancy Cartwright at twitch.com gonna like, twitch.tv gonna like show up in chat and be like, glad you like my work, man. Oh yeah, that sounded more like Krusty, but like, you know what I mean. This was in the package. Oh, we got a little rainbow scroll. Just don't say Bart Simpson 3 times in a mirror. Oh no. Oh, look at the doggies. Oh, you could use the little like... I thought this was just for like a cap, but you could use it as like part of a shoulder. Oh, that's so clever. Oh, the cat. That's so cute. Alright, 'tis a new day. Oh, time of day. What is... Oh, we can change the time of day. Very cool. Okay, what are the challenges for this day? Chikum. When you hover over it, his eye gets big. Okay, create the color green by combining 2 non-green flowers. Oh, that's easy. Learn 25 new sketches from Boruto. Create a summer sky blue from 2 flowers. Sky blue. I feel like that's white and blue, is it not? Let's mix some colors. It's actually super smart to show how you can use the pieces on the loading screen. I agree, because I would not have put that together. Like, it's kind of like Minecraft where you can make certain things, but like for example, you can make a chair and table, but you're using like the stair, like, block You know what I mean? Like if you put it upside down, it kind of looks like it could be either a counter or a chair. It's kind of like that, where it's like, oh, you can use things for like for an unintended purpose. And I feel like this is the kind of game where like it kind of encourages that, right? All right, so they said make green, right? So let's make green. Complete the challenge first, and then a sky blue. There we go. Uncle's green. Let's see. Here we go. A sky blue. We did. Is this sky blue? Summer sky blue. Yeah, there we go. So let's reset. Let's do blue, white, mix. There we go. We made those two. Early shift tomorrow, so gotta step up, but thanks for the fun stream. Good night, all. Thank you for stopping by, Testosterone. I always appreciate you. We'll probably end in a little bit as well. Because as fun as this is, I also have to get up early tomorrow, so I'm like, oh man. Oh man, but I'm down to play this again. Okay, so we completed 2 challenges. Let's go ahead and knock this away. The egg is broken. Here is your reward. Come back tomorrow to see more challenges. Oh, we get a little, like, drawer thing. Alright, let's, we can get another cat. That could be like, ooh, it could be like Gina. Wait, can we, oh, I was gonna say, like, can we edit the, colors on the cat and make it look like Schnackery? Oh, we can add this to the background. There we go, so they're not just floating in the air. Can we buy more assets? We can! You know, we can buy the naked guy. What else? I want to buy more hell things. These are pretty cool. Like these little arms. Oh, these ears. They kind of look like they could be bear ears. Wait. A little bat. That's cute. The hellmouths. Hellmouth. Some fire! We always need some fire. Alright, I don't want to spend a little bit more. Okay, let's, Nah, I feel like we should call it here. I was gonna do one more, but I feel like I should call it here. Like I said, I do also have an early shift tomorrow. But this was a lot of fun. I'd be down to keep on playing this another time. But this was Scriptorium. This was a cool little game where you can make neat little illuminated manuscripts. So this is a lot of fun. I might even play a little bit off stream as well. Maybe just sandbox mode. But yeah. Let me go ahead and stop raids. Let us... How do we exit? You also have an early shift. We all got early shifts tomorrow. On a Friday! That's so criminal. That's so criminal. How do I exit? Oh, save and quit. There you go. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do our end of stream mosh pit. For any new students, we do have an end of stream tradition, which is our end of stream mosh pit. All you gotta do is I'm gonna play some music. Once you hear the music, go ahead and spam your favorite emotes in the chat, and I'm gonna make your little stream avatars fight each other. There's no correlation between how many emotes you spam and who wins the mosh pit. It's RNG, and it's not rigged. And then we'll decide on who to raid into. So I looked up bardcore metal. I feel like Toxicity is the way to go, but they also have Through the Fire and the Flames Tavern version. But they also have Linkin Park Numb. All these are kind of bangers. Tomorrow's International Workday. Aw, man. Alright, as a reminder, there's no stream tomorrow because, once again, I have a long shift. But we will be back Saturday for Posca markers. And I'm gonna try and learn some graffiti style typography? Lettering? Yeah. We're gonna try some bubble letters. Dragon Force sounds better if it would convert into Bardcore. Speaking of which, there's TTFAF. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Through the Fire and the Flames. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do Through the Fire and the Flames. Alright, once you hear the music, get to moshing. I have D&D, I'll miss it. Oh, it's okay. The VOD will be there. And I might want to do it again a couple other weeks. So even if you missed this Saturday stream, there will be others. So, alright, once you hear the music, get to moshing. Let me see who we can raid into. Oh, heck yeah. It goes kind of hard, though. It does. I'm digging it. Ooh, Akashi's live. We might raid into Akashi if he keeps on going. 'Cause he's only an hour in. Dang, this goes kind of hard. I like this. Yo, Orlando won the first round. Let's freaking go. And see, that just proves that it's not rigged. I keep telling you guys. I keep telling you guys. Let's freaking go. Alright, you won round 1, but can you win round 2? Fight. Rigged it? No, it's not. What is the emote with the gun? Oh, it's Sea Dog. That's funny. Sumo cat attack. You guys are bullying me. You're bullying my stream avatar. See, how can you guys think it's rigged when stuff like that happens? Hmm? It's between Pexcool and Matthew. Who's gonna get it? Ah, Matthew just dodged the med pack. But will Pexcool get it? Yeah, Pexcool gets it. And it's Pexcool for the second round. Do we have enough time for... We do have enough time for one more round. Let's do it. See, we got 2 different winners. We got 2 different winners. I keep telling you guys. I keep telling you guys. It's not rigged. I love the Sklimbo emote so much. This time it's Pexcool versus Dove Beetle. And there's a med pack right there! Ah, it's Dove Beetle. We got 3 different winners today. How about that? How about them beans? See? I told you. Yeah, let's freaking go! Good evening, church! The backstab. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and raid. We're gonna raid into Akashi. He's watching a movie. I think he's watching the one that is like I forgot what it was called, but it's the one that takes place entirely like through like internet. I don't know. You missed the mosh pit? A little bit, but there's always next time. You're here for the spirit of it, for the love of the game, and I appreciate that. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and raid. Once again, no stream tomorrow, but I'll see you guys Saturday morning for some graffiti with Posca markers, but legally on a journal. All right, guys, let's go ahead and raid. I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, and evening, and as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye. We raid. Dang, I keep thinking that I fixed that raid message, but oh well. Otsubinka! Otsubinka. Bye-bye!